Let me try. The stream is offline. Okay, I guess it just takes a minute for the streaming to kick in. Longer than I thought it would. Seems to be working just fine now. Okay, I guess it just takes a minute for the streaming to kick in. Yeah, let me mute that, otherwise it will loop indefinitely while I have this page open. Discovered that when I was messing around with the streaming stuff. And sorry about the clunkiness and whatnot of all this morning. First time doing this, just trying it out early. Also, thanks, Big Iman, or Iman. Yeah, your name. You know how I am with names if you watch my videos. But, yeah. I just want to try this out and see what the streaming thing would be like, and whether I want to use it for, because when I finish it, this shouldn't be desktop, it should be... to episode, I've gone and forgotten what episode it is. 42. Alright. There. Man. Okay, got it. Alright. I'll clear out some of this stuff. I don't need this. So, see on the bracket, we've got the Achilles and the Archer Mark II going up against each other. I've already got that set up. So yeah, I guess I should do an actual introduction. So hey everybody, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Menti, and this is episode 42 of the Battleship Brawl Season 2 tournament. So we've got the Achilles here by Nobidex going up against the Archer Mark II class floating super fortress. Okay, I'm actually streaming this one, as you've probably figured out if you've watched the beginning of this, as I was fumbling around trying to figure out how to get it to work right. But, bear in mind, I'm not going to be able to chat a whole lot in this because, oh, is it lagging? Well, that's why I'm doing this, to try and figure this out, to whether this is even viable. But, oh man, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, Achilles is scary. Anyway, what I was saying about the chat is that I'm not going to be able to monitor it fully yet. I have a second monitor that I plan on setting up if I do start doing streaming, so that I can have the chat over there and be able to watch it while I'm in the video. But as it is now, I have to alt-tab back and forth between the things, so I'm in here. I'm not really going to be able to see that from this point on. I'll probably pause between battles to look at the chat and interact with you guys, but while the battle's going on for right now, I can't do it with my current setup. Anyway, I will go ahead, get my phone out here, get the stopwatch started, turn off Do Not Disturb mode so I'll actually hear the stopwatch. There we go. Well, not stopwatch, it's an actual timer. But anyway, so we'll get round 1 underway here finally after all my rambling and yambling. So it's just really the Achilles. Like I like the naming of it because of the whole Achilles heel aesthetic. And it's kind of silly how it spawns in and everything, but you know. And then there goes both sides barraging at the same time. That's a lot of shells. Oh man. Looks like the archer is actually dodging a lot of them. The Achilles, big hits. Let's check on that. Yeah, it's quite a few guns from that. Took some heavy damage. Archer seems to be doing fine so far. Taking a couple of hits. So far, it doesn't look like it's lost any guns, though. Oh, don't turn sideways like that, Achilles. You're going to expose the Thetis, and then it's going to get killed, and then you're going to be screwed. Oh, yeah, exactly that. Exactly what I was just saying. Well, that's bad news for the Achilles. That is very bad news. The Thetis is destroyed. It has despawned. Oh, the archer doesn't seem to be moving either. Oh, it's lost a couple of guns. It's taken some pretty damage too. Let's go ahead and get a damage report. Archer at 79%, Achilles 93%. So for a moment there, it looked like the archers had a significant lead. Then all of a sudden, nope. If the Achilles was still mobile, it would be in a great position. If it could just get around to the side or behind the Achilles, it would have a huge advantage. But no, unfortunately, they're both just kind of sitting here wailing on each other now. The archer does seem to have more guns available to it at the moment, though. And it is having some buoyancy as you 80% in sinking. Yep, it actually is. That is an 80% in sinking. And there it goes. The Archer Mark II class floating super fortress has been defeated by the Achilles in round 1. Man, for a second there it looked like the Achilles was going to lose, but it managed to pull it off. It managed to pull it off. Let's go ahead and get that restarted. I'll go over here and check out the stream chats. Oh yeah, just yeah. I'm actually seeing a bunch of those the little stutters as well, which is strange. So it's not the stream that's doing that. It's my computer is actually stuttering, which is really weird because I mean it does these battles just fine when I'm recording normally. I don't see why streaming would be. Oh wait, I need to spawn the Achilles second. My bad. I don't see why the why streaming would be more demanding than simply recording. All right, so we're set up. Reset. Bitrate's set decently, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be using, honestly. I can't check it while I'm broadcasting. Anyway. See, it's fine when the ships aren't moving and everything. I'm not sure why that is. But, you know, we'll have to go right now. And go ahead and get round 2 underway. I can't very well change what I'm hearing in the middle of the battle. See, now it's looking pretty smooth. Oh, there's a little bit of a stutter there. Yeah, see, now it's going pretty smooth, and both sides just barraging away at each other. See, now that there's explosions and stuff, it's slowed down. Okay, no, it's stuttering now. And now it's smooth again. That's really strange. I know the bit is set fairly high on the spectrum the program lets me set it to. I'm not entirely sure where I would need to set it. But yeah, if there's going to be this many problems with it, probably just go back to recording things normally. Oh, and I forgot to start up the music. Oh well. This time the archer's taking damage early on. Isn't evading as well as it was in the initial round. Just damage report 76% to 95%. Yeah, this is looking much like the very first round, except the archer is not doing as well. Oh, did it kill the Thetis again? It sure did. The Thetis has been destroyed. And the Achilles has lost a lot of guns too. It's by the numbers, it's looking like this is a very similar match to the first one, but by the actual condition of the vessels, I'd put the Achilles in the lead at the moment, simply because it has many more guns available to it. It's going to do a lot more damage to the Achilles than it's going to take. Yeah, there's still some stutters here. I'm not sure why the bitrate would make the actual game stutter, because it's not the recording, it's not the broadcasting that's stuttering. It's my game is actually stuttering as I'm watching it. Like I can see the stutters right now as well, unless it's worse for you guys. Because it's not too bad right now, but it definitely is stuttering. But anyway, enough worrying about the stream. I'll just focus on the battle as much as I can here. The Achilles, I don't know if it has any weapons left. It has 2 guns left, it looks like. But it is... Oh, I think one of them just took a big hit, though. Oh, I did forget to mention that this is a secondary round match going on right now. So, whoever loses this goes home. That'll be it. They will be eliminated from the tournament. And right now, it's looking like round. Oh, it looks like a bunch of the Achilles guns came back online, or maybe because they were facing forward before, and their barrels have been sheared off, so they couldn't fire. Now the Achilles is over here, or the archer is over here, so the Achilles is able to angle its guns out of its hull and fire. Oh, front turret just got popped off of the archer. Took a straight shot and blew clean off. But if the archer is able to make its way around the Achilles, it doesn't. I don't know if it's able to, though. At least not at this distance. It needs to get in closer, because I think it's looking like the Achilles' traverse rate is enough to keep up with it. It is slowly rotating to the target in front of it. Yeah, the archer seems to be a bit too slow and a bit too slow to take advantage of the fact that the Thetis has been killed and severely reduced the Achilles' maneuverability. They're just kind of wailing back and forth on each other still. Let's get a damage report. Archer 59%, Achilles 81%. Yeah, it's actually really close to despawning the archer from 2 damage. Archer needs to just stop in front of it where most of the guns can't fire on it. Oh, is that gonna land? Oh, looks like it just barely, it exploded, but yeah, it looks like it did get some blocks, yeah. It caught the ship in the radius, blew some blocks off. But the Achilles is having a really hard time hitting the archer right now. The shells keep skipping off the water or hitting the water and sinking down in. Oh, there we go, blew off a bit more of the fantail. Not enough to make the archer despawn though. It's at 59% still. We've got just under 3 minutes left on the clock here, folks. Oh, looks like that. Yep, landed a couple wells there. I'm not sure how much actual damage that's doing though at this point. Not a whole lot, still 59%. Both sides being kind of ineffective in actually dealing damage to each other at this point. Oh. Oh, that shell got in pretty deep there. I thought it might take out a turret, but nope, not quite. Now they're both just sitting here, firing back and forth. The archer still has the advantage in firepower, it looks like, but it has taken so much damage. The Achilles has a clear hit point lead. We're down to 1 minute and 15 seconds left on the clock. I don't think it can. I don't think it can come back from this. I think it's over, unless it gets like a knockout blow, it takes out the Achilles' myriad AI. Oh, and it only has 3. The archer's the one with a ton of AI. Okay, I knew one of them was. See, and the stuttering only seemed to happen when I move the camera around. Otherwise, it seems fairly smooth to me. But I'll check the chat here once this battle's over and see what you guys have to say about that. Down to the last 25 seconds. Yeah, that's a 10% difference. There's no way the archer's going to come back from that. And that is it. So yeah, 61% to 71%, that is a 10% difference. So unfortunately, my condolences, Monty Mook, but your R2-class floating super fortress has been eliminated from the Battleship Brawl Season 2 tournament. Congratulations to Nobidex, your Achilles has once more defeated its opponent with a whole bunch of damage. Like, this thing is surprisingly durable for its size. It doesn't look like it'll be all that tough, but it ends up being very difficult to kill, it seems. So yeah, that's the end of the actual recording of the episode and stuff. So if you don't want to hang around for me, fumbling around with the stream and trying to figure things out, this would be a good time to go ahead and click away. But now I'm going to go back over to the chat and. Right. Okay, I'm reading through the chat. That actually makes sense. The higher bit rate is, yeah. It still has to render and everything like it normally does. Oh, you're right. I've completely forgot about the Thetis. Oh. Yeah. You gave me the numbers, Nobidex, a while back. Oh, but I don't remember where I put them. Shoot. So what I'm going to have to do here is something that I really don't want to do, and this is why I ask you guys to give me the block counts, but I'm going to have to do math. Okay, so the Thetis is 1,079 blocks. 79. The Achilles is 16,445. 16,445. Okay. 16,445 plus 1,079 is a total of 17,524. So we'll do 1,079 divided by 17,524. It's 6.2%. The battle's a draw. The battle was a draw. I forgot about. Thank you for reminding me about the Thetis. I completely forgot about that. Yes, Menti.exe is processing numbers. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that makes it a less than 5%. So we're actually going to round 3 here. That is a draw. I'll have to make an annotation for that because I told everybody to click away if they didn't want to deal with the stream stuff, and for people who watch this after the stream's over, and then it turns out, oh wait, I'm derp. I forgot about the Thetis. This is why I wish I had the chat up on my screen as I was doing this, but I have to get my second monitor set up. And I wanted to test and see if this was even viable before I bother doing that. And it seems to be, I may, because I believe I have it set up to upload in 1080p at 60 FPS. Maybe I should just cut down to 30 in the future, so it won't be as big a burden on my computer. Especially since it doesn't seem like we're getting 60 FPS anyway. So anyway, going to round 3 here. Oh, right. Wow, you know what? You're absolutely right, Nobidex. Yes, you are. Because it's 6% of the total. Yeah. Two, four. Oh, I cannot brain this morning. My bad. So 1,079. Actually, hold on. I'm sorry. Yeah, 16,445, and it was at 71%. That gives it 11,675. So that's 11,675. Divide. That's the total count because that's not counting the Achilles at all, right? And that's how many blocks it would have left at 61%. So divide that by the 17,524 total, and you're right, it is 66.6%. So yeah, that is a 5% difference. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I was right, but for the wrong reason. With my initial thing saying that the archer has been defeated. It actually has been by there was a 1.6% thing there. It's streaming is actually kind of hard trying to keep track of all this. Normally, like if I made a mistake like that, I'd just cut it out. But yeah, so that is it. That's gonna be it here for right now. I'm not gonna do another battle here today because with this streaming thing, I need to do regular recordings. I think for now, at least until I figure out the micro stutter thing. Anyway, yeah, sorry about the math there. That was a complete brain fart, complete and utter brain fart on my part. Yeah, maybe I should do this stuff like shortly after waking up. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, even with me screwing things up and making this very clunky compared to the regular videos. And I'll see you on the battlefield.